Today I'm here at the pet project. What am I actually doing at the pet project is majorly all of the supplies for my dog. I have a dog, if not all of you know. I have a dog, and all of his supplies are over. So I'm here to just pick those supplies up and tell you my thoughts also around the store. This is the pet project that I've been basically visiting from the last 3-4 years now. Everything that I usually buy, I buy from here, irrelevant if it's for me, if it's for my clients and stuff. They have some decent stock here. The first thing that I think I'll usually want is, sir, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಹಾ, on the gravy side of it, I usually don't recommend a lot of clients to have that. If you have an alternative for that, kindly try and use it, because it's all your preservatives and stuff like that. So try and avoid that. Apart from that, when it comes to dog food, right, let me tell you, NND is one of the best things that any pet parent can go for. Pure Pet, I personally don't like it. Focus, I haven't tried. These brands are again mid-range brands. Your Royal Canin is something that is recommended by doctors highly. So that's one of the first brands that started. And then these other brands, which is your either Origin, which they don't have currently, they have NND. That is again a very good thing. I think this drools, I've personally not had great experiences with drools. I had my pet puke a lot and not be able to digest all of it. So that's there. The segment that I usually go for is pedigree. Sir, pedigree ಇದೆಯಾ? Pedigree ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? 10 kg ಇದೆಯಾ? 10 kg ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹಾ ಸರಿ. ಇದು ಯಾವುದು? Meat and rice, huh? So usually with pedigree 10 kg bag, what happens is they have meat and rice. They have also chicken and vegetables. So my pet is not very, choosy on that. He's not a very picky eater, so he's okay with any one of that. ಇದು ಒಂದಿರ್ಲಿ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ ಡಿವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಡಿವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್. It's been a while I dewormed my pet. So ideally, once you have an adult dog, every 3 months is what you got to use deworming on him and her. It's ideally very good. So for my pet, that thing is been pending, and because of the rains and all of it, is he again keeps going out. There's a lot of grass around the house as well, so he catches up a lot of ticks as well. So I need to get him a medicine for ticks. What I usually use is something called Spot On. What this typically does is you put it on the back of your dog's neck, and it stays for about 3 months or so. I don't really need to do anything. Let's see what they have on this side, because I need to surely buy some treats as well for him. I personally, when it comes to treats, I've tried pretty much a lot of things in the market, from your lower end stuff to your higher end stuff, uh, all of it. What something that I use once in a while, he really likes duck. That is something that I've known. He likes fish as well, but his best thing is duck. After duck, I think there's another flavor that he really likes. So this thing here is another brand that he really goes for. Let me pick one fish flavor for him. He's been having a lot of chicken. So, and even the gravy is a lot of chicken. So that's why I'm not moving forward with any other chicken bit. Liver is again nice, but see, all of these treats, what happens, right? You cannot use them for training your pets. I'd ideally suggest you use a lot of food, which is their usual meals, for training that pet and going around with it. If you want to give them a quick bite, or if they've done something which in and around the house you want to give, you can give these. Let me see what else is here. So I'm not yet finished purchasing everything. In Pet Project, they didn't have these deworming medicines. They usually do, but this time they didn't. So I've come to another place, and this is called the Pet Zone. This is also one of those earliest places that started towards Ramaya and stuff. Let me show you. If they have a brush, I might also buy a brush. Bro, ಇದು ಡಾಗಿಗೆ ಡಿವರ್ಮಿಂಗು ವೇಟ್ 25 ಮಧ್ಯ 25 plus or minus. So your usual deworming tablets and your spot on tablets, what really happens is they give it to you according to the weight of the dog. So they'll first ask you the weight of the dog, and then according to that they do. So this is a fairly big store. Let me show you around actually now that I'm here. All of this is their leashes, and I've bought like a ton of leashes from here. All of this is toys, this is little fruits, this is the food that they have, and these are all the treats. And usually pet stores, what they also do is they don't have only for dogs, they have for cats as well. Let me give you a quick run through of what I think about each food brand that is here. I'd say NND is really the best. NND, if you find an Origin, I think those are the top class ones that you can go with. Canine Greek is okay. Royal Canin is majorly recommended by all of these doctors that you have, because they go ahead with it. And see, that's why there's a lot of this as well. This is something new that's come up. This is something on the lower end, which is your Chappy, which is your Pure Pet, uh, and all of it. In terms of biscuits, the one that I usually do is I started off with Pure Pet, then I moved to Pedigree, but this time I'm thinking I'll try a better brand. I've also tried Himalayas for biscuits. Himalayas is also nice. None of these biscuits I've seen any kind of reaction or my pet not liking it. None of that has happened. So with biscuits, I think I'm fine with it. But when it comes to food, I think I am not a guy who'd prefer these three things. With drools, majorly, like I was saying, with drools, I've had a bad experience in the past. And again, one of my friends' dad is only into, the marketing of drools and stuff. But again, I'd usually not recommend this to any clients. But if they want to try and if it works for them, great. I have nothing against it. Pure Pet, again, I've tried, but then I said, dude, I want to rather stick to Pedigree. And the other thing that I want to do is I could have gone to the higher brands, but I don't think there is also a budget restraint that comes in. And I got to plan it in such a way that, I can keep it consistent for him. So that now when it comes to treats, Chip Chop is something that I usually give him, because it's not only me that's giving him the treats, it's other people around the house as well, so it's easier for them. These doggy chews I really like in terms of the branding and how they've done the work and how presentable it is. It's really nice, but I tried giving it to my lab and he had these small bits of it, like you see these dental chews. What happens, this particular part of it, right, it breaks and then it gets stuck in his throat, and then he was coughing, and I think that was a little bit of a thing for him. And on this other side, this is all for cats. Like I was telling, this whole segment is for cats. On the other side, they have their they have some different brand here. Again, the biggest scam, I'd say, it's not training treats. I give this to a puppy, one packet of it, leave one packet. If I give half a packet of this to any puppy, that pet parent will kill me, because the puppy will have loose motions, the puppy will not be able to digest. When it comes to adult dogs and when it comes to training in general, right, I highly suggest you use the food in itself for training. And of course, when you're on a walk or you want something in emergency cases, that's when you use treats. Treats is very bare minimum case usage that you will do with your dogs. Oh, we have a cat as well here. Lovely. Medium size it, yeah. Short coat iradu. ನನಗೆ ಈ style ಬೇಡ actually. So this is one of the styles, which is your metal string brush. I had that. I was using it, but then I feel that he's not. I don't really need so much of metal and sharpness and stuff. I actually really wanted to buy a brush like this, because this is what I used to use earlier for him for the coat. So red is a softer side of it and black is a harder side of it, depending on what part of him you're grooming and how you're grooming. And if you know what you're doing, I think this is pretty enough for them. Uh, ಇದೆ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ ಬ್ರೋ, ಇದೇ ಇರ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಡಿವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಡಿವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಇದು ಎರಡು ಕೊಡಿ. Apart from this, I think the other major necessity is your lint rollers, dude. When you have dogs, the amount of hair that really comes on you is something crazy. On the other thing, they have their shampoos and stuff, which is crazy. These shampoos are good. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇದು? So majorly groomers, he's saying they use these shampoos, which is nice. Let me see. Actually, I might just get one shampoo because the one that I'm using is almost to an end. I don't remember which one I was using actually. It's been a while. And they have some powders for your pets. You have your wet wipes on that side. The other funny thing is you have these, breath fresh for your dogs. You have I don't understand two major aspects for dogs. One is perfumes. Second is your mouth fresheners or your mouth sprays. Look at what this cat is doing. Hi, Baba. Hi, Baba. Osho. Osho. Can I take you home? What the fuck? Dude, I love my shoes, dude. I love my shoes. You naughty, naughty, naughty. You naughty, naughty, naughty. How to disarm a cat. You hold them here and they are pretty much disarmed. This is where you lift your cats and dogs from. If you think that's brutal, see how a mother lifts their kittens and how a bitch is ideally lifting their puppies. Bitch is not a curse word, it's also female for dog if you guys think I'm evil all of a sudden. These bones, good, okay, fine. This slightly better. They have, and these major things I sometimes on and off recommend it to clients because if they have puppies in their teething stage and stuff like that, that really helps. They also have your different types of leash. Of course, this is your chain, metal, whatever. This is your slip leash that a lot of dogs have. This is your harnesses, which has some purpose, but again, majorly used wrong. They have some thin leash, which makes sense, but they have on the other side some thick ass leash. It's majorly for dogs that pull a lot, and pet parents think probably that will help. They have some toys. This has no meaning for me because one, it makes noise. Second, I think this is plastic, and if I give it to my dog, he's just going to gulp all of it. So, plastic for toys, I'd say a major no. What I'd rather do is I'd give some rope. Rope toys are excellent for your dogs. They have some good ass exercise on it. It's very tempting, dude. I think I don't spend so much time shopping for my own self on how much I spend time to, shop for my dogs, or rather, how much I would want to spend time to shop for my dogs. They have some ball, which is great again. It's so fucking crazy. Okay, before I tell you what I left with, it's just one brush and some deworming tablets for my pet. Nothing more, nothing fancy. I think everything that I want, I'll majorly find it in Pet Project. But these guys have been seeing me, okay, and they were asking me saying, "Oh, sir, ಇದು ನೀವು ಬ್ರೋ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಯಾವ ಚಾನಲ್ ಇದೆ?" And I've not yet posted any of it. Like there is one vlog that is ready, but I have not had the confidence to post it. So it's been like 2-3 days I've been procrastinating on it. I have been uploading reels on and off, but that's about it, right? And these guys are so fucking sweet. They took my channel, They subscribe to it. And then the next question they're asking me is, bro, when are you uploading the vlog? We want to watch it already. I'm like, dude, I'm still in the middle of recording all of it. I haven't recorded anything of it, which I'm, doing now. But damn sweet people, dude. I really think uh, me switching off vlogging, I think this is what I miss, that extra connection with people. When they come, they talk to you, that approach, they're sweet, they treat you already a little special. There's no reason for that special treatment, but they already take that extra effort. I think not the special treatment, also, it's that extra effort, which is great. So yeah, I'll move back there. Pretty much selected everything. I'll show you what I'm buying there also, and then we'll take it back home on this legendary scooter. If my sister's watching this vlog, she's gonna curse me because she's like, "You're spoiling the scooter." But anyways, you're there. I'm here. She's in Italy. If you guys don't know, so that's the context. Move there, and I'll show you what's there. Pet project and the other store, which is the RMV pet store. It's just there. So you go ahead on that side, it's there on your left side, and this is your RMV extension, which is your Ramaya side of it. I bought the brush that I was looking for. Here I've bought one big pack of this, which is your pedigree. Then I've bought some gravies for my pet. Then I went with this chip chop. That's another thing that I bought for my pet. And I bought Spot On. So Spot On is majorly for your dog when he has like a lot of ticks and stuff. That is what we use. I bought that also, and then there is one last thing that I picked up, which is your dental floss. So what was happening? I mean, I take care of his teeth. I brush him. I give him enough things to chew on. But I recently felt that he's not having enough exercise, and something like this is what I usually pick, this or that and stuff like that. But I wanted to try and also try what is out in the market for him, and that's the reason I picked that up. So I did that. I went, bought all of it, came back home. One last thing before I end the vlog, I wanted to really say, and it's for all of the pet owners, right? That this is my personal choice. I like doing two things. One is trying out different stuff in the market. Second, I try it out on my own dog, saying, okay, how is he going to react? I really understand him so much so that even if there is a treat, I know if he likes it, to what level does he like it, if he does not like it, and things around that. And when it comes to dry food as well, I think the major thing is it's majorly convenient for us in the given time. He's not only on dry kibble, he's also on home food. Dry kibble comes in, comes into the picture only when it's really necessary and stuff like that. But the stock that I had kept at home was over, and that's the reason why I went out to go and buy it as well. You can let me know in the comment sections as well, saying what you use for your own dogs, and do let me know if you liked videos like these, and I will try and create more of that. Until then, see you on the next one. Take care.